From crazy love triangles to steamy moments, when season 4 of the much-anticipated Korean dating show, Singles Inferno, dropped, everyone was on the edge of their seats until viewers started noticing its flaws. And the reasons behind it will definitely leave you shocked. To make it easy for everyone to understand, Singles Inferno is basically a thrilling dating reality show where a group of singles are sent to a remote island called Inferno. Their mission is to find love while keeping personal details like their ages, jobs, and pasts completely off the table. The only way to escape the harsh island and get to paradise, which is a super luxurious spot with fancy hotel suites, is to create a romantic connection with another contestant. The show is packed with intense, competitive games, and the stakes are high that if you win, you get to invite your favorite person on a date. But the twist is that they can't share anything about themselves until they've successfully paired up and out of the island. It's pretty much like a big, high-energy tournament where strategy, chemistry, and a little bit of charm will determine who makes it to the end. But here's where things took a disappointing turn. For many viewers, the real enjoyment of the show lay in watching how the contestants explored their personal preferences, got to know each other, and sometimes even formed genuine romantic connections. This process, with all the conversations, the chemistry, and the unfolding relationships, is what kept audiences hooked and eager to see more. However, according to the majority of viewers, this particular season didn't quite live up to those expectations and went off track by focusing too much on useless drama and complicated relationships. Instead of delivering the kind of authentic exploration of love and personal connections that made the earlier seasons so enjoyable to watch, it leaned heavily on conflict, which left fans feeling disappointed and let down. This change ultimately led to viewers drawing comparisons between this season and the previous ones in a number of different ways. Some fans couldn't help but point out how the show didn't have the members cook for themselves like in earlier seasons, which was a big part of what made those seasons so fun. They argued that food has this unique ability to bring people together, creating moments of connection and enjoyment that really added to the overall vibe of the show. On the other hand, some viewers criticized the new format, specifically the repetition of two separate infernos, for taking away from that original energy and making it boring to watch. They felt that it not only disrupted the flow of the show, but also made life on the island seem far too unrealistic, leaving behind the authentic, relatable experience that had originally captured everyone's attention. One comment even mentioned the show being boring, because they took out the elements where Inferno felt like hell, and the contestants really tried their best to win the games to go to paradise. The season was also called out for its fair share of awkward conversations between the contestants, and as it progressed, more people criticized Inferno for being too comfortable in situations where it really shouldn't have been. As a result, rather than highlighting its strengths, this season ended up exposing more flaws than anything else. But when it comes to the issues with this season, the cast was definitely another major disappointment for fans, with one male contestant, Jun-seo, taking the spotlight, but not in the way he probably hoped. This Singles Inferno Season 4 cast member went from being one of the most popular contestants to one of the most controversial. Throughout the season, viewers couldn't stop sharing their thoughts on his questionable behavior towards his fellow cast members, especially with a focus on his interactions with the potential female candidates. His actions quickly became a red flag for many, sparking heated debates among fans about his role in the show. In the first episode, as the winner of the initial competition, Jun-seo selected Chong Yoo-jin as his date. The couple shared a dinner and enjoyed swimming in the pool. Their conversation turned out to be surprisingly engaging, with Yoo-jin taking the lead and asking questions, while Jun-seo seemed less hesitant to open up than he initially appeared. To the viewers watching, they didn't seem like an odd match. However, things took a turn later, with several moments where Jun-seo ignored Yoo-jin, which rubbed many viewers the wrong way. In one episode, a tipsy Yoo-jin decided to have some fun and swing alone on Inferno's swings. What followed sparked even more tension, as Jun-seo's reaction to Yoo-jin in front of the other female cast members left many feeling uncomfortable. From using rude language to speaking about her behind her back, even mentioning he preferred women who were honest, Jun-seo's behavior angered many viewers. He was heavily criticized for not interacting with her in the communal spaces, and just when the controversy seemed to reach its peak, sharp-eyed viewers began to notice more incidents that highlighted his red flag behavior. After the first day in paradise, the production shuffled the cast members, sending those who had gone to paradise to another area and vice versa. This shuffle prevented any couple from repeating their dates. During this time, Jun-seo went on a date with Kim Min-sol, and he appeared much more at ease, almost as if he genuinely enjoyed the experience. Their bond grew stronger when Min-sol shared that she worked as a freelance sports announcer, which led Jun-seo to invite her to his upcoming art exhibition. But for Min-sol, it wasn't just about the excitement of the first paradise date. It was clear she was starting to like her partner. However, things took a turn in episode 4, when Ji-yeon, the most chosen girl, chose Jun-seo as her date to paradise, and viewers began to see Jun-seo's actions as unfair, even cruel. They felt that by dangling the paradise date in front of Min-sol, whom he had previously asked if she wanted to go to paradise, he was leading her on only to ultimately not choose her. This behavior angered fans, who felt it was disrespectful and that Min-sol deserved better. By this point, many viewers had become convinced that Jun-seo was completely ignorant of the emotional impact of his words and actions, showing little regard for the feelings of the women around him. While much of the criticism surrounding Jun-seo came from his actions in Singles Inferno 4, some of his off-screen behavior also raised serious concerns. It was revealed that the UDT soldier-turned-artist and actor had created a cartoon that sparked controversy in 2021 due to its offensive remarks about mothers and people with disabilities. The controversial cartoon titled Invisible Triple Kick was originally published in December 2012 when he was just 16 years old, and in 2021, some netizens came to Jun-seo's defense, arguing that back then teenagers all talked like that. However, by 2025, with the added weight of his troubling red flag behavior on the show, the backlash became much more intense. Fast forward to episode 7, and the show revealed its harsh side. It was Ji-yeon's 4th date in paradise, but her first with Jun-seo. During their dinner, Ji-yeon felt more at ease, and Jun-seo opened up about his struggles, expressing his feelings. They both decided to set aside their confusion and spend a relaxed time by the pool, having a sincere conversation, but it also revealed Jun-seo's hypocritical behavior. Viewers noted that his reaction to Ji-yeon when she admitted her confusion between men was far more understanding than his treatment of Yoo-jin, which upset fans again. What happened next left many viewers shocked. For the first time in Singles Inferno, a couple ended up sharing a bed, hugging under the blanket. While this bed scene became one of the most talked about moments of the show, some viewers felt that Jun-seo was too forceful in pushing Ji-yeon back down when she sat up in bed. Trouble followed another couple who seemed to match from the start. Ji-yeon invited Tae-hwan to talk, telling him he wasn't obligated to pick her for the next paradise date, but would be happy if he did. Despite her suggestion to explore other connections, Tae-hwan followed his heart and chose her again, showing no interest in the other women. Unfortunately, the date didn't go well. Ji-yeon felt lonely, while Tae-hwan focused on himself, talking about his dreams without asking about hers. When Ji-yeon mentioned wanting to start a family, he dismissed it, saying he wasn't interested. This led many to see him as narcissistic, causing fans to rethink whether they should end up together. Viewers also voiced their frustration over the limited screen time of some underrated contestants, pointing out that the lack of interaction among the entire cast made it harder for the audience to fully connect with the show. Despite these flaws, one of the highlights was the panelists, particularly former Single Inferno star Dex and actress Lee Da-hee, whose genuine reactions and honest insights ultimately won over the hearts of viewers, adding a memorable touch to the experience. And that's a wrap! Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and share your thoughts with us in the comments below.